So once it scribbles through the thing, then you can swap scenes. Yeah, see?
Whoa.
Now,
We're getting there. We're getting there.
we're live. We're having some technical difficulties. We're producer swapping.
Bear with me, guys.
Zach died.
Zach
He's
died.
no longer producing.
Zach's the main sex appeal of the show.
Need to concentrate on that.
So he needs to concentrate on just looking sexy.
Just
I was getting
looking
distracted.
fucking sexy.
He's getting distracted by like typing weird shit over my head during
Go ahead, throw up a scare to K-pop fans over Tim's face if you would.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know if we have it on this one, dude.
We
I don't
didn't
think
show
it's
him
on
how to do the
screen.
text thing yet, and I
Oy.
didn't mention that on purpose. Audio sounds good. Everything sounds good. This is way better, dude. Jameson's a way better producer than you are.
Really?
We're getting
Yeah.
there, dude. We're getting there.
I believe it. On account of...
Plus, now we can say, "Hey, Jamie, can you bring that up?"
Hey, can you bring that up?
And we can be like Joe Rogan. Ah, shit.
Granted,
All right, well,
granted, I've got sound drops that you guys can't hear.
oh yeah, I can't. I'm listening to the stream, but it's really weird to hear like the echo of myself. So I listen to it very quietly to make sure that there's no major issues, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all right. We'll figure out the sound drops in
We're
due
gonna
time.
get it going though. Anyways, this is our new time slot. Wait.
This is our
Yeah,
new
this is-
random podcast that we're going to do right now.
Totally
Wait, is this a
random.
podcast? Is it like light? Like it isn't... Like it's not matter until you look at it? You know? So this is a vodcast, or no, what is it called again? When you do it, VOD, right?
What? What are you talking about right now? Are you having a stroke?
I think I just had a stroke. This is a vodcast right now until we finish, then it becomes a podcast.
It's a stream right now.
This is?
Yeah, because we're streaming it.
Jesus Christ, we're live?
We're live.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's a stream,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Because it's on Twitch
Yeah.
and we're streaming it. I mean, streams don't have to be on Twitch. I'm not going to get into the semantics of that.
Okay.
I'm not going to get into the anti-Semitics of that.
The anti-Semitics.
It's a stream now, right? You follow me so far?
Yep.
And then it becomes a vodcast, I guess,
Yeah.
which I download and rip the audio to make it into a podcast.
Pretty sure there's an easier way to do this. You know, there's like a more streamlined way to do this, I think.
There
What, do we just
probably is,
record
but
it while we're doing
only
it?
do things the hard way.
Let's just start a radio station.
We could just record it while we're doing it.
What about a okay?
Yeah,
you know,
you
radio
can. There is a
station-
record button sitting right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
but the thing about
records a
that is-
video.
Then you have to send it
okay.
to me, and I can just download it off of Twitch,
I got you.
which is the same as you sending it to me. So honestly, this is more efficient because it's not taking up space on your computer.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am kind of light on hard drive space.
Yeah, and these are like a gig or something a piece.
Do they really end up being that big?
Nah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
numbers.
are close.
All of my files are named like image1 parentheses 2.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what any of my shit on my desktop actually is.
All his MP3s are named Image One.
Yeah, that
I
was
could
like...
click it and it could be like a dude hanging dong, or it could be like a podcast. I don't know what it's gonna be.
Right.
When I
a
click
little
my
roulette.
shit.
That was
We
like
did
when
that
I was,
one time when we were originally doing Lore of the Things.
Yeah.
Call back to Lore of the Things, our original show, which was going to be like probably way better than the Things show, honestly. because
Oh
it would've
yeah,
been, like,
it's gonna be actually good.
would have been about like nerdy stuff, but I lost interest in trying to do it. I popped open some random folder on my desktop one time, and there was like some kind of really racist things, and like, I think
By really racist things, he
Some
means like
nudity.
really racist things.
Oh shit.
um, But this is sweet. I know Zach's liking this a lot
Loving it.
because he's flicking his hand. I don't know what he's doing.
What? I
Are you
was just
playing-
like
Are you gaming?
getting a little action, you know? No, I'm not gaming. That's ridiculous. So, speaking of lore of the things, why don't you fill me in? You know, I got all excited about all these Star Wars shows, and then I didn't fucking watch The Bad Batch, and I'm not even up to date on what is actually going to be coming out when. I know they
I
wrapped
didn't
up
watch the Bad
filming.
Batch. I didn't watch the Bad Batch either.
I thought you started to watch it. You didn't finish
I
it?
did. I watched like 6 episodes. It's like
Is it
30.
over now?
Yeah, it's like 30 episodes or something.
Is it going to be a one and done, or are they going to have?
I have
Is it
no
a series?
clue. I have no
So,
idea.
is it finished now?
The season is finished.
Oh, it is. Okay, so I can watch it now. That's what I wanted to do.
The problem I think that the Bad Batch is gonna have is like longevity issues where like Clone Wars was so good because it had like arcs
Yeah.
and Bad Batch doesn't. It's just like basically one long Clone Wars arc.
So, without ruining anything, have they taken advantage of like what everyone's dying to know, like the missing parts to all the big names?
I've only seen like a few episodes, man.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you didn't watch Rebels either, did you?
No, I'm still working on it.
Well, then you're missing a lot there too.
Yeah, I know.
But, anyways, I'm gonna run the intro now.
There's
Going
an
back
intro?
to having a professional intro.
Oh, okay. All right.
Welcome to, all right, this is the new one, all right? Welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch and an even shittier podcast. What do you think about that?
That's pretty good. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, I like it. I'm in.
Yeah.
That's it?
Welcome to the
All right.
What if I did it like more excitingly, like I was a radio host? Welcome to the shittiest podcast.
Nah, see, that doesn't work.
that was pretty good. Welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch and an even shittier podcast. This is The Thing Show. I'm Tim. I'm at Bad Take Factory on Twitter. That'll probably change.
I think that maybe we're a shittier Twitch show than a podcast.
Well, it takes some editing, but we're a pretty bad podcast too.
But actually, you know what?
That's Jameson, our producer?
Yeah, we're equally bad at both, I think.
Remember I used to point at you and say, "That's Zach, I'm Tim"? That was cool
Yeah.
too. I'm going to bring that back. That's
Yeah.
Jameson, our producer.
That was really the only
Watch
thing I
the
ever
stream,
liked
see?
about the show.
That's
the
Zach.
only thing we had going for us.
My co-host. He's at Watch Things TV. This is at Smedrock with a 0
Can I
as
be
an O, I think.
Yup.
Can I be a toe host instead?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
We might have to fire Andy.
You toe the line between getting
I was thinking
banned?
more like toes
Twitch?
on your feet.
Wrong
What if we had a
platform.
show about podiatry and we were toe hosts?
That's good. That's a good
good.
bit.
That's good. That's
That's what I'm
good.
talking about. See, this is why I had to bring Zach back up out of the dredges of production.
Pull him out of the studio.
Well, welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch, and possibly an equally shitty slash maybe even shittier, maybe slash slightly better than the shitty version,
But ultimately shittier.
but ultimately still just complete shit.
It's just hot dumpster fire.
Podcast. I think I put podcast in there somewhere. This is The Thing Show.
We're actually streaming in the right platform today too, for the first
This
time
is
in
our
history.
new. This is our new time slot, but not really because it's the same time slot on a different day, and we're not going to usually do this day. We're switching to an hour-long format. It has nothing to do with me not wanting to edit 2 hours of audio at a time.
No.
We just thought it would be much better that way,
And it will.
and it will.
I believe if you believe that it'll be better, it'll be better. You know? I'm one of those kind of guys. What do they call that? Like
I'm eating this
visualizing success?
Yeah. It's fake it till you make it.
Dude, are you still hitting on that green tea chiller, dude?
I'm eating like the disgusting, like used to be frozen fruit chunks out of it now.
That's a win.
There's just like chunks of dragon fruit with no flavor left in them, like sitting in here.
What was that? What was that dick juice that we used to get all the time? Oh, that was lychee. That wasn't dragon fruit. Remember that?
Yeah, it tastes like dick.
And it tasted like a straight up dick.
This kind of tastes like a fart.
I'd much rather have a. Be completely honest with you, I'd much rather have a dick in my mouth than a fart in my mouth. That's gross.
Yeah, but having a dick in your mouth is gay.
Yeah, but I'm more about not being gross.
Fart.
I assumed as much. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty progressive.
Yeah.
You know, we're making
I'm a clean guy overall.
Anyways, welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch and an equally shitty podcast.
Just do that for a full hour. Just keep saying a little bit and then going back to like, well, welcome.
I gotta think through it. Welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch works.
It's definitely, and it's arguably an shittier podcast.
And an equally shitty podcast, but possibly even more shitty, but sometimes not as shitty as the talk show on Twitch.
Oh, I got it. You ready?
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna couple it with a little joke. So there was this prostitute who used to let people dump on her chest.
Shout out to all our sex worker listeners, by the way.
Her tagline was the shittiest titty in the city.
Dude, she fucking worked for John McAfee, dude?
Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Speaking of John McAfee,
legend, ladies and gentlemen.
I was telling Tim about this, Zach, but did you watch the John McAfee documentary?
Oh yeah. Guy's
did you see? He's a freak.
Got him, man, dude.
You see the scene where they're talking to all the like South American, Central American cleaning ladies, and they're talking about how he likes having him shit in a hammock while he lays underneath it.
That's badass.
The kind of things that had to have gone through that guy's head, man.
Just listen.
That's what happens when you get too rich and you got real walking around money, you know?
Oh, right, dude, it's next level. And like, I think the funniest part of it was just, and I don't know, it might be racist, but with their accents while they explain this play by play had to have been the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Yeah, that makes it so much funnier.
Like, they're sitting there.
Mr. McAfee.
Mr. Jean. Mr. Jean, he make me get. I go to his backyard and I get in the hammock. He tell me to get in the hammock, and then and then he get under the hammock, and he told me to shit in the hammock. And he lay under the
20 minutes without a racist bit. One of us
doing pretty well.
Exploits an entire people.
We're doing pretty well, except for the fact that whole 20 minutes was just me fucking up the intro over and over again. Welcome to the shittiest.
Welcome to the shittiest show.
Welcome to the shittiest talk show on Twitch and an even shittier podcast sometimes, but sometimes it is higher quality than the talk show. And sometimes it's equally as shitty.
It depends on what obscene hour of the night Tim is chopping up the audio to make it into the even shittier podcast.
Yeah. The first one, I edited like the first 15 minutes, and then I just quit, and I just posted it. The second one, I edited like the first 15 minutes, and I just quit, and I just posted it. So
it works, though.
Kind of your MO at this point.
With the show being shorter, and the problem
with get 15 minutes in.
The problem with the editing the first 15 minutes thing is it's like it sounds like we're on because I cut out the dead air and it's like we're quipping, we're riffing, we're going back and forth real quick, and then all of a sudden it just fucking drears out hard.
It just dies. Just takes a hard trip straight into a wall.
If this is the shittiest talk show on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And it's a really shitty podcast as well.
Yeah.
Why do we call it the Thing Show?
Why don't we just call it the Shit Show?
I know why we call it the Thing Show, okay? Because it's very innocuous and it can mean anything. and I'm trying to like trick listeners into coming and listening to it.
Yeah.
And they'll listen to like most of them will listen to like 5 minutes and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And
that's great. That's like giving us a little more credit than I think we're due. That 5 minutes.
But here's the thing: like, if we get a little outrage, that might be a good thing. First of all, a little exposure. You know, they try to cancel us or something.
Oh, dude, we gotta get canceled.
And that just gives us content.
At least one of us.
The second
we could achieve popularity enough to be on anyone's radar to cancel. We're gonna be.
We made it.
Doing okay.
But just if you guys have any like sexual assault allegations or anything against you from like the past ever, if you could just come forward now and just let me know.
Yeah, just blame it on us.
No, I'm talking to you guys specifically.
No, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get canceled, dog.
I'm talking to you guys because we need to get out ahead of that. You know?
I'm trying to get canceled.
We need to get out ahead of it by exposing it and then riding its coattails to fame.
But we could just call it the shit show, but like that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dude's rock like power hour. Like, welcome to the
shit show,
where dudes rock, talk, and definitely don't suck cock. You know?
Yeah.
This is when I need to just find like a sick little guitar riff sound clip for when you say shit like that.
Yeah. And then we do like a thing, right? Like a bit on it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rockin' dude of the week. You know? Shouts out to the rockin' dude of the week. 4chan user Porno Joe.
You think there's enough content to feature dude got his dick stuck in something weekly?
We probably could do that.
Yeah. Story about people who got their dick stuck in something. Like it could be historical or it could be current events or something. Yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot of historical events where a dude got his dick stuck in something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's lining the fucking textbooks in the history classes of America's high schools. Let's just start doing like a dude's rock power hour. Like, shout out to the rockin' dude of the week. Right? 4chan user Porno Joe. In 2012, 27-year-old .com millionaire Joe Johnson bought controlling stake in Curves Fitness under a shell corporation that had hidden cameras installed in all the toilets. The live cam streamed 24/7 to a deep web server where him and all his bronies would watch the feed and jerk off. This one's for you, Joe, wherever you are. Right? You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Turns out Joe's actually doing hard time in a minimum security white-collar prison, though, because of the whole putting cameras in toilets thing.
Yeah, you know, that doesn't seem like enough.
I mean, but he's rich.
They should.
I'm assuming he's white.
They should put a camera.
Definitely white.
That's racist. You think a black man's not capable of setting an operation up like that?
No, I think a black.
Is that what you think?
I think a black man would be in maximum security prison for doing that, and I also think that a black man.
I don't think that he would have made it to prison. I think he would have been shot in the bathroom.
Ooh,
hot take.
Installing the cameras.
Hot take.
Then again. No, I'm not going to go there.
I'm not. Yeah. Let's.
A white dude probably wouldn't do it in curves. Is all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah.
That's about look for like a more skinny girl, Jim. You know? I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it. You know what I mean? I need like
at the fucking Zumba place, dude.
I need like a parental advisory warning sticker to stick over my mouth for the shit show.
Be hitting up the Weight Watchers meetings
for the shit show promo shot that we take.
Right? Yeah.
It's just like that Eric Andre skit where there's just caution tape wrapped around his head. And he's like, "Oh, I'm saying it.
Oh, I'm saying it." It's fucking classic, dude.
Anyways, I wrote that entire bit down.
That's pretty good.
So that's all I had.
That's it.
I like that more than like 97% of the bits.
Yeah, should I just start like scripting the entire show?
Yeah, script our parts, but don't give us a copy of the script.
Yeah. I'll just like get pissed when you don't say what I expect you to say.
Exactly.
That would be That's very, very good show. But yeah, I thought about that when I was coming home. I was like, what if we called it the shit show? And then I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. It's like, welcome to the shit show. You're in the hell zone. Spread your mind, pussy. And get ready to get mind fucked. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Get ready to get mind.
That's fucking edgy, bro.
I know.
That shit is fucking edgy, dude.
Bro, so you guys know I've been doing Uber Eats, right?
Yeah.
I've been talking about it nonstop. And I just talk about Uber Eats all the time.
Oh, I do all day, every day is Uber Eats.
Yeah. I fucked up today, man. I did something kind of racist. Actually, really racist on accident.
Made a grievous Uber Eats error.
Yeah. So
I don't know how extreme an Uber Eats error could get, but I'm ready.
Oh, I mean, it ended up okay. But in my head, I thought it'd be a good bit for the show.
All right.
So I went to Cold Stone. They ordered a quart or whatever.
This is Cold Stone Creamery, the local ice cream shop.
Yeah, one of our sponsors actually. Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh, you fucking you fucking cranked the heat up and put that shit on your dashboard, didn't you? So they got soup.
No. It probably did melt a little bit.
You did it just because they're Albanian.
But here's the thing, right? It says deliver to this address, right? You guys are gonna fucking die when you hear this shit, dude. It says deliver to this address, right?
Yeah.
And it says leave at door, but like sometimes people meet me at the gate or whatever if they have like a gated house. Like sometimes I go out in the country and there's like people that have like farms.
Yeah.
Do you not honor the leave at door? Is that what you're trying to tell us now?
Usually I honor the leave at door. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
He just decided today.
So
like, fuck it, I want some Cold Stone.
delivery the other day, and these guys ordered some food, and they were working on the house, right?
Yeah.
So they happened to be some Mexican gentlemen that were working on the house.
What does that have to do with anything?
Dude,
is that part of the story?
You'll hear what it has to do with my delivery from today. So I brought it to those guys. This was the other day. Brought it to those guys. They got it. Everything was good. Delivered it to the right people. It's good to go, right? So I get this order.
It doesn't always happen when Frank's working.
I get this order for Cold Stone Creamery today, right? Again, sponsor of the show, Cold Stone Creamery. Get creamed.
Big shout out.
That's their slogan, by the way. Get creamed.
Get creamed.
And it's a delivery for just a quart of ice cream. I go there. I get the stuff. Well, first of all, I go in there, and it's like a middle-aged woman. There's nobody else in there. She's working the counter. She has her vape in her hand, and she just like, oh, you got an online order? 1 second. She just like sets it on the counter with the ice cream and shit.
That's awesome.
I wish she would have just ripped it and just blew a cloud.
Dude. I would have tipped.
She goes into the thing. She's like, oh, these lids aren't fitting right now, so I had to put it in a bigger a half-gallon jug or whatever.
You tell her, lady, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, I wanted to. I was like, oh, it's fine.
I'm working at Uber Eats, you motherfucking bitch. Put the ice cream in a goddamn bag.
I was like, as long as it's the right... And she's like, oh, we also don't have small bags, so it's in a big bag. I'm like, as long as it's the right amount, I don't... It's like, it's fine.
You should have freaked out, man. You should have been like, what the fuck?
So,
this is unfucking acceptable.
I gotta get to the racist part of the story, okay? I checked the name on it, right? It's Juan.
Oh, so you brought it to the guys fucking working, didn't you?
So I get to the house. It says leave at door, but there's 3 Mexican gentlemen outside working on the yard, working on something.
You tried to give it to one of the workers.
You got me already, bro.
I go, did you guys order ice cream? And they don't speak any English.
Oh fuck!
So I say, helado.
And by the way, that's not a word in Spanish.
It means ice cream.
A lot of ice cream.
The one thing I remember from Spanish class, pretty much, and like the days of the week. My teacher used the mnemonic device with the Addams Family song to teach me the days of the week. Anyways,
teacher used a demonic device. Stuck with you forever.
I just assume, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but I just assume that this guy is Juan.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So I give him the ice cream. I get back in the car, and he goes, hey, man. He's like...
It's not my fucking ice cream.
He's like, do you live here?
He asked you that?
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, and
he thought you were the homeowner bringing us some ice cream.
No, he asked me, do you
He's
live
like,
here? I'm like, no, I don't live here. I was delivering it. And he's like, oh, this isn't for us.
Props to that dude's self-control right there, man. I would have eaten that shit.
Take it, I put it at the door. I take the picture like I'm supposed to. And I leave, and I see the guy come out and grab it. And it happens to be another Mexican-looking gentleman. Or some other South American-looking gentleman.
Yeah, because Juan is a Latino name. I mean, you're not racist for thinking that, but you're pretty racist in thinking that those workers could afford a Cold Stone, you know?
Yeah.
Because that quart of ice cream probably costs like $32.
Probably. Especially after
delivery
fees and all that shit.
Pretty bad. Nobody realized what was happening. I don't think.
That's
I know a lot of those people. A lot of those people that a lot of laborers. I know a lot of laborers, and they're like, for the most part, they're real like.
Oh, Chatter says the audio is low.
Oh,
the overall audio.
Crank it up.
We're actually just recording a podcast, so it's probably fine.
It should be good. I don't know.
But you should be able to hear it. Thanks.
No, so
I just don't want it clipping either.
This isn't going to be as racist, but it's going to be bigotry at its finest. But I know a lot of those workers, like laborers, roofers, contractors, stuff. I know a lot of them, and I know that they pretty much are like not. I don't know how to describe it. They're not like a man's man, but they do their work. They're not into like computers and technology too much for the most part. The ones that I know in particular, that's where it gets a little bigot laden. But that guy is probably thinking to himself,
got a 69.
What the fuck is going on?
That's the whole point. That's exactly actually where I intended people to have their volume set.
Oh, it's 69.
Yeah. So it's actually your volume is perfect.
That guy probably is still trying to figure out why another man was bringing this homeowner ice cream. He probably has no idea what the logistics of Uber Eats is.
Yeah.
And why this guy didn't just get his own ice cream.
You gay?
They must be gay.
You gay? Hey, you live here? Hey, you live here? You gay?
Or that guy thinks
you gay?
that guy is going to charge the homeowner a lot more money now because he thinks he's a filthy rich animal that can just order ice cream on a whim.
Yeah.
Bro, it was fucking ridiculous, man.
Dude, that's a fucking awesome story, dude. That is a fucking great story.
Dude. I was dying laughing. Like, I just assumed that this guy's Juan. Like,
good lord.
And the funniest part is he probably was.
Well, last time I did it, these guys ordered some burgers from Wendy's, and I went to the house. They were working on the house. It still said leave at door, but I met the guys that were working. They're the ones that actually ordered it.
Or they stole
got
the
it.
homeowner's shit.
They might have, actually, now that you're... Okay, fuck.
You're going to get a not delivered report card this week.
No, but there was like 3 guys, there was 3 burgers, there was 3 fries. Like, these dudes were just trying to have some fucking burgers.
There's just 3 hungry kids inside right now. Like, Papa, where's our burgers?
I feel like the workers deserved it.
The Mexicans stole them again, honey.
Well, I feel like, Anyways, what was your guys's, like, what was your... I've been wanting to ask you guys this on the show. What was your, like, sexual awakening? Me and Jameson have been watching a lot.
Oh, dude, you know mine, dude.
A lot of sexual awakening inducing videos.
You know mine, dude. I'm going through it all over again.
We've been watching WWE from, like, the late 90s to early 2000s, and that was, like I saw a lot of, like, girls with big boobs and stuff, and I was like, "This is cool. This is really cool."
That's
when I knew that was cool.
Now, I've been watching a ton of footage of 2001 Trish Stratus, and I'm fully torqued all the time.
I actually, this is kind of crazy. I remember more from when I was like a child than when I was like a teenager because of like the drugs and shit.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever jerked off.
Oh yeah, it's like it's burnt in your memory.
And like nothing came out either. I remember that specifically.
It was like, oh, we're doing this. We'll be ready next time.
I remember that I was going stalefish. You know what that is?
Oh yeah.
With like no material, basically.
Yeah.
Which is easy when you're a kid, right? I mean, come on.
Oh, you just rub up against the wall.
Yeah, I remember that swim up to the pool jet, son.
My material was my imagination.
Yeah.
And what I was imagining was the "Hit Me Baby One More Time" video.
Oh my god, I still imagine that.
So I remember that. I mean, I don't know, Zach. You're a couple years older, so maybe you had like a completely different experience with a sexual awakening. Plus, you said,
for Zach, it was the White Snake video.
Jerk the fuck off to like your own ass or something.
Yeah, your own ass or something.
You ever seen Haggard?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, what a classic, dude! What a classic.
Why don't you like jerk the fuck off to your own ass or something?
Dude, we might have to have a Haggard watch party, dude.
And then he tries it.
And it's blasting Ricky Martin like some ska remix. Like it's like some ska cover of fucking Ricky Martin.
She's into superstition, bright lights and voodoo dolls.
Don Vito comes in. I'm calling the fucking cops.
I'm calling the fucking cops.
God, such a good movie, dude.
Such a good fucking movie. When he tells him that his grapes are at the fucking store and like rolls down the porch and he's like all the subtle shit in that movie.
Yeah, I used to
rolls
have
down
it.
The porch and he's like, "There's your grape right there."
Yeah,
you know?
I used to have it on DVD, so it came with like a big behind the scenes like special features DVD with it.
Yeah, I had it. I found it the other day, but it was trashed. Zach, remember I was cleaning my house and I was sending you all those fucking DVDs I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it, but the disc was trash. It didn't work. But it had like the Chinese freestyle and shit on it. Which is fire.
I remember there was a part in it where they're talking about how much they had to pay those girls to sit there topless next to Don Vito feeding him and like all this shit. And
rest in peace to the GOAT.
Yeah, rest in peace to the GOAT, dude. Shout out to Don Vito, man.
Don Vito's a fucking legend of doing nothing.
I don't remember how much they were paid, but one detail I do remember from that whole segment on that scene, one of the girls there, if you watch it back, the whole time she's got her face turned like this as she's feeding him grapes. Turns out she was like an elementary school teacher, so she was trying to hide her face for the movie. I remember
hearing something about that.
Yeah, she was like a 3rd or 4th grade teacher that was just like a friend of the crew.
That reminds me of that fucking Ellie Kemper. You ever see that Ellie Kemper skit? Blowjob Girl?
I don't know.
You know who Ellie Kemper is, right?
I don't know.
It's the girl from like, she was Erin in The Office and she was in Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh yeah, I've seen that skit too. That's funny.
Yeah. She's like,
she's pretty funny.
The best blowjob. I'm gonna use so much teeth or whatever.
Yeah.
She hates that it's out there, but like it is. It's kind of like the Mia Khalifa thing. How she gets pissed that like she was in porn.
That's right. I remember she got. That's how her getting pissed about is the only reason that I saw that blowjob skit though.
Best blowjob.
So she shouldn't have. She should have just kept her mouth shut.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my teeth ready. Blowjob.
Your teeth?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How much teeth do you like?
No teeth?
Why would she be upset about that though? It's hilarious.
Let me pause this real quick.
Know.
Can we go back and note the fact that this was recorded on one of these Divox? Fucking
nah, they put that there to be funnier, I think.
You think so?
How much teeth do you like?
Think so?
Oh, is that from? I guess that's from Derek Comedy.
How about like a few slow chomps?
Which do you guys know what Derek Comedy is? It led into like the discovery of Donald Glover, basically. Him and his friends.
No.
Well, yeah, she's part of that whole like
Donald Glover and then
ensemble.
Donald Glover did like stand up and stuff. Became Childish Gambino, and then like now he's like a fucking
What are you doing?
international phenomenon, obviously.
How dry do you want?
Yeah, I remember watching his stand-up on Comedy Central.
Licking a piece of toilet paper.
So dry for you.
No, that's
Mediocre.
the opposite
I thought
of
it was
what is
mediocre.
good.
Drying
That
it
was
out.
pretty-
Tongue like sand.
Super dry.
No, that sounds really bad, actually.
It's gonna be like a mouthful of sand.
No, please don't do that.
Desert in your mouth.
No, that's not
I don't
a
think
good
I,
blowjob.
Guys
Oh,
love
God.
it when it's like a
That shit is
desert in your
fun.
mouth.
but it's
That
like the
is
Mia
fun.
Khalifa thing. Mia
Yeah, well,
Khalifa,
that's
like,
just ridiculous.
got pissed at some sportscaster because he was like, yeah, and she was in porn or whatever, and she's like, I told your fucking agent not to mention that, and she just like hangs up the call.
Yeah, she's trying to like distance herself from it or whatever.
She's like, I did like 4 videos. I'm like, yeah, but you were like the
Newsflash,
number one,
Mia.
Like
you were
fucking
the number one porn
Everybody
star.
knows.
You were like the number one porn star for a long
You
time.
did 4 shoots, which
Plus-
were all
plus
fucking
that-
15 hours a piece with 30 different people. There's
Plus
more
that,
than
like,
4
song
shoots
came out
there.
that became like a TikTok song too. That hit or miss song
Oh yeah,
about
yeah.
like she was like beefing with that smoke hijab girl or whatever because Mia Khalifa said something about her smoking in a hijab was fucked up when she like had a video where she was like blowing some dude wearing a hijab.
Oh, really? That's funny.
So
Classic hijab assignment of guilt. Happens all the time.
man, you like observational comedy, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I think that's
Pretty
like
good.
one of the only kinds.
The only kind that consistently works, I think.
What else is there? Like slapstick? That's funny. Right?
One-liners. Like one-liners, too.
Oh, one-liners. What's like some old comedians that you like a lot?
I like, well, I mean, like, how old are we talking?
Like, you know, just stuff that you were watching when you were like a kid or whatever.
Well, I really liked the all-star cast, what I still consider the best cast of SNL, which was like when Chevy Chase was still on and like but Chris Farley was on as well, like that
Chevy
weird
Chase
in between.
was still on and Chris Farley was
No,
on?
he was like not a main cast member, but he was always doing guest appearances and stuff. But I like when I was a kid, I was watching old SNL when Chevy Chase and like
God, you're old
Not-
as fuck, dude.
not
Mitch
quite.
Hedberg?
Well, I mean, it wasn't Mitch Hedberg, yeah, but that's not old. That's like
Mitch Hedberg was really
90s.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I saw this comedian
I
recently.
honestly
What was his
don't
name?
understand how someone could get on stage though that fucking loaded.
Ask
Right.
ask Lane Staley
Like it's just
from
it's
Alice
insane.
in Chains.
Yeah.
That dude was fucking blitzed.
Yeah, cause like the amount of fucking heroin that fucking Mitch
was
Hedberg
the
took,
Lane Staley of
like-
comedy, dude.
it's wild, dude.
I saw this guy who had Tourette's recently, and he was just like doing
I
one-liners.
saw
and
that video.
It reminded me of Mitch.
Yeah.
It was really
It
good.
was not as good though.
Yeah, but it was still good. And like him
It's all
playing into the Tourette's was really funny too.
Yeah, it just seems like a little bit of a cheat, you know?
Yeah, he's like fucking shit. Yeah, I'm talking to this guy right here in the front.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty good.
I saw that guy. He was like, "Fuck the police."
Yeah,
Nah, but that's
I want to go to
not
one of
as
his
funny
shows
as
and heckle
Mitch, I
him
think.
because I think he would appreciate that, like not being treated like he'd want to be treated like every other comedian, you know. So you just
Yeah,
gotta
you're
heckle him
like,
hard.
"Fuck you, you fucking retard."
Exactly.
And he's like, "I appreciate this guy."
I
in the first-
appreciate
first
you.
row over here.
Fucked your mother. He's like, oh, okay. So did I. Or something. I don't know. What do comedians say to people like that? I don't know. You and everybody else here. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy, Rodney Dangerfield, I liked when I was a kid too, because of his appearance in.
I remember seeing just random comics when I was young. Like, on like Comedy
know,
Central and shit. Me and my friends,
round-
we really liked, like, one of Nick Swartzen's first specials was really good.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And
No, but what was the movie
who's
I'm
that
thinking?
guy,
Of?
Mike
Oh,
Birbiglia?
Caddyshack. Mike
Oh, yeah,
Birbiglia is hilarious. That's
Mike
what I was
Birbiglia was
watching.
good. A lot of those guys are like played out now, but they were really good.
No, you know who's the best of that like era for me when I saw those people for the first time, which was usually on Comedy Central, was John
Bill
Mulaney.
Burr. John Mulaney was good. He's good again, actually.
He went to rehab.
He's having like this weird period where he's like being a dick again, and he's really good.
Well, he's sober now, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's like being an asshole, and it's funny.
That's
People being assholes is always funny.
He had some of the best. He does those like long, like they're not situational or observational. It's more like situational, but it's a made up situation usually.
It's like a long anecdotal, like long form comedy,
Yeah, and it's freaking hilarious.
I'm trying to think of who else. Like, I remember I thought Dane Cook was really funny in like his first special when he like.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was like greasy and like sweaty, and he had like looked like a new metal kid.
Dude. His brother fucked him so bad, dude.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's the whole reason he like dipped. His brother was like his like business manager or something. He dealt with a lot of the financials and stuff, and he ended up embezzling like all of it. So Dane Cook lost like just about everything.
I remember thinking his first special when he was like a greasy new metal kid was good. I don't know if it holds up or not. I'd have to go back and watch it again, but
who?
Dane Cook.
What was the one?
I never really liked it.
What was his
before
big
it was
one?
Popular to hate him even?
What was his big one where he did it on like the circular stage? I think it was at.
Oh
MSG.
yeah, that was when he was a little overboard, I think.
Like that's when I found him. I didn't know about him earlier, like when everybody else did.
That was when he became like a rock star comic.
Yeah.
Artie Lang is another OG too.
Artie Lang, Bill Burr was funny. He's still funny.
I was watching fucking Bill Burr and
he was even funny in like
Bill Burr, The Mandalorian.
He was even funny in The Mandalorian, yeah.
Dude, that was the best. That was the best role I've seen from a comedian in a long time.
Oh yeah, when Bill Burr had the spot in Mando, that was good.
Yeah, he was a major.
Like
he played a major character, like for real.
Yeah, he was really good. I watched that movie.
Norm Macdonald and
Norm Macdonald, yeah.
I watched a lot when he was on SNL with Adam Sandler and stuff. Was really good.
He just did Weekend Update though, right?
Yeah, he was in skits though. I think I don't remember.
Norm. I think my favorite thing from Norm was when he was Colonel Sanders.
No, the best was his movie Dirty Work, by far.
When he was Colonel Sanders, that was a really good bit. He's like playing a racist old white guy. That was a good bit, dude. I'm trying to think of who else I liked. I remember specifically though, like Mike Birbiglia I watched. Dimitri Martin.
Yeah, I like Dimitri Martin.
It was
when
like
he was
that
on his
early to mid
half-hour specials.
Dude, the early to mid 2000s was like the best era ever, I think.
No way, but it was close.
I think so.
It was close. They had a lot of Comedy Central really pushed
Ball's
a lot
Energy
of
Drink
good.
was big, and like Halo 2 was out.
Dude, Ball's Energy, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, Ball's Energy. It was just like Sprite with like guarana in it, which I don't even know what guarana is, but it like gave you energy.
It'll get you lit up.
Get you lit up from the tits up, baby.
Woo! You.
Yeah, I don't know. I think before that the comedy was a little.
I'm just talking about everything in general. Like The Matrix came out in like '99 or something. Like,
yeah,
Y2K happened, and like.
No, interestingly enough, that's just because of the age that you were at that time.
It's just yeah. I mean, I know that every single person in the world probably feels that way.
Yeah.
About my opinion of it.
Right, about the early 2000s. No, it was pretty good, but it was pretty much, it was the beginning of the end of anything decent in the world.
Yeah. Everything sucks now.
No, it's the best it's ever been by far, but it's just not as, I don't think the quality is there like it used to be. See, what happened was, in my honest opinion, and not just trying to be funny.
Got too rampant.
It's that it's too
without
spread
question.
out now. You don't have these you have Tic Tac and stuff. Anybody can be the flavor of the week.
Tic Tac, the fucking mints that you eat.
Yeah. No,
well, yeah, that's
I'm
the thing.
saying,
It's like micro consumptions.
It's oversaturated with bullshit. It's
oversaturated, and it's just little micro consumptions. Like you get one funny thing, and you get that shot of serotonin, and then you move on to the next thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all it is. It's that instant gratification mindset, and I sound like a fucking boomer right now, dude.
No, but you know what the real problem is? The late night hosts these days.
Oh, they're
just
terrible.
not. They're not up to par.
I miss Colbert.
Yeah.
As the character.
Right.
And I miss
Did you ever
Stewart.
watch Strangers with Candy when he was on Strangers with Candy?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
that was
remember
a good
that.
show.
It feels like a fever dream now.
It was a fever. That whole fucking show was a fever dream, man.
Stella, you remember the fucking
that was
Michael Ian Black
lasted 10 minutes.
Show?
They get half an episode and they canceled them.
I always remember dude, I fucking love Stella. And I go back and watch it and it kind of holds up, but half of it's nostalgia for sure.
I like the Nick Kroll show, man. I still think it holds. I still think he's a comedic genius.
There was and I like how every comic that gets a little bit of a break, they give him that sketch show.
Right, yeah. And they did. Nobody's ready for it. One out of a Sarah Silverman show. One? Oh yeah, I remember that.
No, the Sarah Silverman show wasn't a sketch show though.
Oh yeah, that was her.
Was
that
really
was a Louis.
That one was really fucking good. It had
the Louis C.K. show was good too.
Yeah, we don't. He's canceled. I
don't think so, man. I think he's back. No, but the some of those people, they get the show because they're hot.
Yeah, the Sarah Silverman show was good, man. But you had Inside Amy Schumer.
I don't remember that one.
And Nick Swartzen had one too.
Nick Swartzen's show was awesome.
It was so fucking weird.
It was so good, dude. That robot, the skit with the robot was too good.
The Freddy Krueger one I remember being really funny.
Oh, my favorite comedian, obviously, when I was a kid, was Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna say you had those CDs, right?
Oh yeah, I had the CDs.
I remember we had this
Larry Billy Madison.
We had this Larry the Cable Guy CD, and my mom would put it in when we were driving or whatever, and she would just fucking die laughing the entire time. She fucking loved that shit, man.
Comedy CDs are a thing that records and CDs are fucking dead, I think, right? Oh, I guess they're probably coming back because of Spotify and stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know though. I think people just watch the specials.
I used to when I worked at the golf course. I listened to some comedy stuff on
Netflix. Netflix is buying everything,
Spotify.
So getting a Netflix, getting a Netflix hour now is the equivalent of back in the day, would be Norm getting it'd be like a HBO.
Oh yeah,
you were when
you
got
an HBO special.
When you got an HBO signing, you were fucking big time.
For sure.
Chappelle,
I watched
was a fucking rock star on Netflix.
Yeah, that's primarily that's probably 98 to 99% of the podcast that I watch is all stand-up comedians, and they're basically saying, Netflix is the new HBO. If you want to get yourself an hour, that's where you need to try to be. Other than that, they're just in small comedy clubs. They're just doing weekend spots. During the pandemic, Bert Kreischer kind of spearheaded this whole drive-in movie theater thing. So a lot of them started doing tours at drive-in movie theater, and you'd pay on a head, and they'd end up with tons of people fucking tailgating out. There's 100 people. They're all tailgating out at their cars and shit. At the end of the day, it probably still wasn't very, socially distanced and whatnot, but they're, doing what they can to keep it going. And, but yeah, just podcasts, podcasts is their bread and butter now. All of them.
And people realize that who the fuck wants to see a movie in their car?
Well, they were doing stand-up in their car.
Yeah. Right. Still.
And it worked great. Seeing
a movie in your car probably sucks ass though.
We have one up here, and it's cool for the experience, but you're in the fucking woods, if you got like a shitty antenna on your car, then you tune in, you get the audio from the movie through the radio of your car.
Yeah.
You tune in to like an AM radio station. So if you don't have a good antenna, then it's all staticky. They don't have like auxiliary sound either. So like, it's cool for like an experience, but like it's nothing like I'm not going out of my way to go to the drive-in.
Not going to the movies, you know?
I don't even go to the movies.
No, neither do I, but I mean, like, the movies are cool.
It's just obscenely expensive now to go and watch a movie at a movie theater.
Yeah, I mean, it is an experience. It's becoming more, the reason it's so expensive is because it's such a fucking, like, unique experience now.
I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Avatar. Like James Cameron's Avatar.
Shit. I saw The Force Awakens in theaters.
I saw one of the Star Wars.
That was actually that would have been the second movie I ever saw in theaters was Episode 1.
Oh,
first movie I ever saw in theaters was The Lion King. That was the first movie I was ever brought to the theater for. That's half the reason I don't go.
No way.
Because I will just fall asleep.
I went with summer camp to see like Garfield. Like the shitty fucking live adaptation of Garfield.
Yeah. I remember that one.
I fell asleep watching Avatar, not in the theater though.
First movie I remember seeing was Jurassic Park with my grandpa, and he fell asleep, and that was a badass movie in the theaters as a 7-year-old.
I actually threw up after leaving Episode 1.
Why?
Because you were so.
I think it was.
You're just so disgusted.
I think I was just blown away. But no,
I could see that.
I think it was just like that at the time when did Episode 1 come out?
99 or something, I think. Right?
Around there, 2000, 99.
Maybe a little later, but yeah, around there.
Yeah, May 19th, 99. So I was like 8 years old.
I like how all these people go and they're like, oh, the prequels suck, or like some people say just like Episode 1 and Episode 2 suck or whatever.
Yeah.
But when that shit was coming out, like everybody was fucking hyped.
Oh, yeah, good about it, man.
They were like,
yeah. So I was like,
and then they saw it and they fucking loved it, dude. They don't let it lie to you.
No, we love that shit.
Yeah, and I think at the time it was just I was so young. That was a lot of fucking like flashing lights and fucking loud, crazy noises from like all of the like fighter scenes and all that.
And I'm fucking epileptic, so like
I just remember I remember leaving the theater with like a crazy headache, and then I distinctly remember throwing up in the parking lot.
One time I ate like 1,000 Twizzlers and threw up everywhere.
It could have been the fact.
Maybe that's what happened to you.
It just looks like viscera, but it's just Twizzler.
Yeah,
it just looks like blood.
Yeah, I mean,
it was good.
It could have been like the 4 large soda refills and like 3 large popcorn refills I got having something to do with it as well. But
yeah,
dude, but yeah,
I,
Star Wars.
Like, my family's always been like frugal and like poor too.
Yeah.
So like if you go and you get like popcorn, you got to get the large because you're gonna refill that shit like 7 times before you leave.
Yeah, because it's everybody's popcorn.
Yeah,
and it's also dinner.
Yeah, like you're not eating dinner that day.
No, the key is the big fucking 5-head play. Is you go as soon as the other movie's letting out, and you just catch somebody walking out of the theater with their bag before they throw it away. Like, yo, can I get that?
Yeah.
That's the fucking play, dude.
And that's how the coronavirus came about.
Yep. From popcorn.
Yep.
I heard that. Dude. So, I've been doing Uber Eats.
Oh, really? When'd you start?
Dude, when'd you start doing that, dude?
Listen.
That's cool.
They had me do like this training video. And does anybody know what RAIN is? RAINN. Like
No.
not Rainn Wilson.
Wait, are you trying to tell us that they convinced you to do a quote-unquote training video and it turned out to be a cheap porno?
No.
That happens sometimes.
That'd be cool though.
Oh yeah.
It was the opposite of that actually. It was like, I guess it's like a sexual abuse organization that like donates to people that have been like sexually assaulted or whatever.
It donates sexual abuse to people.
Okay. So the video starts and it's like everyone knows they got to be safe when they're, and of course it's like a very diverse cast of people, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Oh, was there a dude in a wheelchair?
No,
that's Drake's position.
Then.
they weren't diverse enough apparently, but like they're like everybody knows that you got to be safe when you're on the road, and I thought it was going to be like a driving safety video or something because I didn't know what rain was. And they're like, especially when it like like immediately switch gears,
especially when it comes to rape.
Yeah, exactly, dude. They were like, everybody knows you got to be safe when you're on the road, especially when it comes to sexual assault. And I'm like,
well, that escalated
do they really
quickly.
have such a bad problem? They really have such a bad problem with like drivers and like riders getting raped that like they have to make videos about it on Uber. And I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, they probably do. But this was one of the guys. I'm going to send it to you on Facebook, Jameson, so you can put it up. This was one of the guys in the video.
I was getting raped or doing the raping?
Well, that's the thing. They were all just like talking about it. Like, I'm not comfortable with giving out my phone number. Like, what kind of fucking psychopath asked their Uber driver for their phone number? Like,
I text my Uber driver almost every time, bro.
I'm talking about like, do you live around here? Like,
do you live
like
around
shit
here?
like that? Like,
I say, how's the day going, buddy boo?
I sent the picture to your Facebook, Jameson. Do they really expect me to believe that this guy isn't raping anybody?
Dude, that's not hair, bro. That's a sticker, dude.
He's got like this greased middle part pulled back into a ponytail. And
But
it's
look,
got, like,
he's got a, but you can tell he's got an undershave.
he's ready
This
to
is
leave.
so fucking scuffed, dude.
He's ready
Bro.
to leave this sexual assault talk and literally go do a rape like
Yo,
immediately.
God,
How can you be? Listen, how can you be the most likely to rape and get raped at the same time? He's filling both roles hard.
He's literally looking at the woman talking over
Yeah,
here.
he is. He is.
And look.
Totally
Look,
is. She's like,
downward facing glare.
He's like, I don't really like when people ask me if I live around here. He's like, oh, do you live around here?
He's got
like resisting the urge to ask the question, dude. Like, holy
his
shit.
glare is oriented.
I wish I
down.
could like play these entire videos because they were fucking hilarious, dude. I was dying.
These eyes are facing
Monk is
down
so-
this way, and not
Hey,
only are they
Metal,
facing
what's
down
up?
this way, but that fucking face. You look at the mouth on him, dude. He is ready. He is.
Yeah, Meta, you pretty much missed the whole podcast, and we're doing hour sets now.
He
so
is.
We're
Yeesh.
done.
Oh
honestly.
my god.
Now we're looking at Sir Rapey of Rapington.
God,
Christ,
dude. Just fucking
The quickest rape in the West 4 years running.
Just fucking Lawrence of Arabia, dude.
Good one right there, dude. I'm gonna have to screenshot this and use that as the picture for the podcast because people aren't gonna. Dude, you know who that is? You know who this guy is, bro? It's Porno Joe.